Bigger Thomas is guilty of involuntary manslaughter because he had no prior intent of murdering Mary Dalton, and also he states in the heat of the moment he did not actually mean to suffocate and kill Mary Dalton. He was only trying to make her be quiet so that her mother didn't notice that he was also in the room with her. Now, you may be thinking, no prior intent? What? How is that even possible? Well, several people in their witness testimonies, Gus, GH, and Jack, Bigger's friends, testified that he didn't mention any sort of plans to go and murder Mary Dalton. He mentioned going to the Daltons to have a job and go about seeing the job offer. However, he didn't actually mention anything about possible plans to murder Mary Dalton. And on top of that, Bigger was also very incompetent, very drunk at the time of Mary's murder. Both of them were. Jan testified in court that both of them had been drinking, he had been drinking all night, and while that doesn't, stand up in court, it's not a very good defense, it does give reason as to how this could have happened. And even further, Bigger did have a history of reckless behavior and not being able to judge his actions accordingly, which would precedent this event, him not being able to judge his actions accordingly and accidentally suffocating Mary Dalton. Especially, cases of this include his interaction with Vera in the morning prior to the murder. He had killed a rat, and he had caused her to faint, and that is just one of the examples that shows he didn't mean to make her faint. However, it was because of his reckless behavior and not being able to judge, oh hey, if I do this, it'll cause Vera to be scared. And then there's also his interaction with Gus at the pool room where he pulled out a knife on Gus and used excessive force to make him go on the heist with them. Gus testified that he had previous encounters of this with violence against him. However, nothing had been this severe before. And just overall, he's had a history of being unable to act in a way that's reasonable, and hence, this reckless manslaughter of Mary was precedented by all of these prior events.